What is CAGR? Do you often get confused when you hear this term? Worry not. In this video, I will clear all your concepts in a simple language. We will understand what is CAGR, what is the use of CAGR, then we will also understand the formula of CAGR, and finally, we will do one Excel calculation of the CAGR. Let's start with the full form. CAGR is Compound Annual Growth Rate. As the name suggests, we are trying to find annual growth rate, that is year over year growth rate in a compounded manner. Let's understand with an example. Let's say you have a stock of 100 rupees at year 0. Its price increases to 110 in 1 year, in second year it becomes 130, then 160, and finally in fourth year it becomes 200. So basically it increased by 10% in first year, 18% in second year, 23% in third year, and 25% in fourth year. So let's say a friend of you comes to you and asks, how did your stock price grow in last 4 years? Would you say that, hey, it increased by 10% in first year, 18% in second year, 23% in third year, and finally 25% in fourth year? Do you see the problem here? It's very difficult to communicate this growth year over year. What if there was easy way to communicate this? What if the stock grew at a constant growth rate in each year? Let's say X% in first year, another X% in second year, and so on till last year. This is the concept of CAGR. CAGR smoothens out this growth rate and tells that the stock grew by constant growth rate each year. So if we apply the formula of CAGR for our example, we will get a value of 19%. So we will simply say that stock grew by 19% in first year, then another 19% in second year, then 19% in third year, and 19% in final year. This is the concept of CAGR. So you can simply tell your friend that it grew by 19% each year over last 4 years. It's easy to communicate this way. Do remember that CAGR assumes a constant rate of growth, and in reality, actual growth rates may vary from year to year. Let's understand. This is the chart of actual growth rate, and this is the chart of CAGR growth rate. If you observe, the initial price in both the charts are same. Also the final price are same. The only intermediate prices are different. But do we really care about these intermediate prices? No. In case of our stock, all we care about is what is the price of our stock when we bought it and what is its current price. And hence the CAGR becomes a useful tool to communicate year over year growth rate of the stock. Now that we understood what the CAGR is, let's understand what is the use of CAGR. CAGR is useful metric to compare the past performance of different investments or businesses. Let's continue with the example of stock. Let's say we have a stock A which had a 3-year CAGR of 20%, then stock B with 30%, and stock C with 15% 3-year CAGR. Now you want to evaluate which of these stock had a best performance. Just by looking at that 3-year CAGR, you can tell that stock B, which had 30% 3-year CAGR, was the best performing stock. This is how CAGR is used to evaluate the performances. Now let's derive the formula of CAGR. Disclaimer here, if you are a math nerd, only follow next couple of minutes, else you can directly skip to the section of Excel calculation. Alright, so year 0 price was 100. What would be the year 1 price? It would be growth rate of first year, which is 19%. So year 1 price would be 100 times 1 plus 19%, which is a growth rate of first year. Similarly, year 2 price will be year 1 price, which is this, times 1 plus 19%. Using the same technique, we can calculate the year 3 price as year 2 price multiplied by 1 plus 19%. And for fourth year, it would be year 3 price multiplied by 1 plus 19%. Now year 4 price is 200 and we have 1 plus 19% 4 times. So we can simply write that 200 is equal to 100 times 1 plus 19% raised to power of 4. Now let's focus on this equation. Let's switch the sides in this equation. If we move 100 from this side to this side, the multiplication will become division. Let's do that. If we move raised to the power of 4 from this side to this side, it will become raised to the power of 1 divided by 4. If we move 1 from this side to this side, plus 1 will become minus 1. This is what we finally get. Let's focus on this equation. So 19% is our CAGR, 200 is our final value, 100 is our initial value and 4 is our number of years. If we want to create a generic formula out of this, it will look something like this. CAGR is equal to final value divided by initial value raised to the power of 1 divided by number of years minus 1. Now let's calculate the CAGR value using the formula. For your benefit, I have shown the formula on the screen. So let's start with initial value. Initial value for our case was 100. The final value, it was 200. The number of years, those were 4. Now let's calculate the CAGR. To calculate the CAGR, we will start with equal to sign, then bracket open. We will take final value divided by initial value, bracket close, raised to bracket open 1 divided by number of years, bracket close, and finally we will subtract 1. This is the CAGR value of 19% which we got. Please open the Excel and try this formula on your end. It's easy. So that was it. Thank you for watching this video. I will be posting similar videos in future. So please do subscribe to my channel. This is Vilas. Have a great day.